Alright, let's just take another med pack, and good as new. I'm a bit overpowered, I would say. I'm also playing on, I think, an easier difficulty. Oh, what difficulty did I select? I don't even remember. Normal. So I'm not playing on easy, but it definitely feels pretty easy at this point. Alright. So first we'll take Bayu his slate, so I have kept up that side of the deal. Is there bounty? I'm not wanted by any faction within the settled systems. Okay. So I can't pay a bounty to make the syndicate like me. And can I look at this slate I picked up? No, it's decrypted, of course. Or encrypted, needs decryption. I can talk. Okay. He was back around this way.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Should have just paid him money. That mission was dumb.
Ah, Ryujin's latest returns. I trust you've got what I wanted?
Yeah, here's your slate. I'm starting to think this may be worth more to me than you. Of course, next time be more careful with incriminating evidence. No, just here's your slate.
I'll always say the best thing about working with Ryujin is you never fail to come through. Things aren't always flawless, but the end result is always beneficial.
As long as it benefits Ryujin Industries, I'm always happy to help. This is a one-time thing. I'm always willing to do a favor provided it makes my job easier. It did not make my job easier.
The alternative wouldn't have benefited anyone. Now, I expect Dalton to send me any updates on this little situation of his. He knows I don't like surprises.
Optional confront Ularu, or just go to Dalton. I don't know about that. Kind of want to see what happens if I confront Ularu. But I don't think it's the right route to go in this case. I should just go directly to security and say, okay, here's the latest evidence. Also, don't trust Nyx because he gave away that we were going after Imogen to Imogen. Not a good security consultant. Man, this is such a long run to get over here. Alright, executive office are either way. And I just hope that no further quest ever takes me back to the Sioka Syndicate, because that's not going to turn out well. Talk to Yuko. Let's definitely do that to start with.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
It's none of your business. Imogen claims that Ularu set her up as a mole. You'll have to ask Dalton after my report. What's the information worth to you? And you didn't have anyone spying on me to find out yourself?
Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogen knew exactly what she was doing when she went there.
This Yuko person... just how focused they are now that this quest line has started makes me think they might even be the guilty one. What's the information worth to you?
If you think I'm paying for that information, think again.
Then I'm not telling you.
Time before it finds its way onto my desk, and I can be a very patient person.
Then you'll have to ask Dalton.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Okay. Don't remember if I saved or not, so let's save. And then talk to Eluru. And then we can talk to Dalton. But if this explodes, then I'll just reload and talk to Dalton first.
Is there something I can help you with?
I have evidence that says you're the mole. I'm here to give you a chance to come clean before I tell Dalton you're the mole. I have evidence that says you're the mole.
All right. This sounds like a closed-door conversation. Just a moment.
Are you gonna close the door? Or
Shutting the door and engaging locks.
okay.
There. Now, is this some sort of joke? I thought Dalton was conducting a real investigation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from?
Persuade, are we really going to play this game? Just admit you're the mole. Imogene, the very person you're trying to frame. I don't reveal my sources. Wouldn't you like to know? Are we really going to play this game? Just admit you're the mole.
Is this a game? I wasn't aware.
Oh, 8 points. I'm sure there's a way. Persuasion. Come on. It's such an elaborate plot. Aren't you dying to let someone in on it? Is this a persuasion within the persuasion?
It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared.
I can't do these plus ones. I need far too many pips. Quit stalling and confess.
I'm not sure you'll get anywhere with that forceful tone.
I need 5 more, so I gotta use this plus 6. If you confess, I can convince Dalton to go easy on you.
Dalton? You obviously don't know him.
That's a success, though.
Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
Whatever you call yourself, it all boils down to traitor for me. So Imogene was innocent all along. I knew only someone at the top could leak Project Dominion. If you're not a mole, what are you, double agent?
Please. It's insulting that you think I'd actually be working for someone other than Ryujin or myself.
I knew someone yeah. I knew only someone at the top could leak Project Dominion.
With the amount of secrecy and security surrounding that project, I'm happy to report that's true.
Wanting to know the why.
I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions.
Masako wouldn't be a CEO without being able to make hard decisions. I suppose Masako is losing her touch if she doesn't realize you're a traitor. What do you mean by hard decisions? You're so loyal to... Why did you leak Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd? This is all about Masako. Why frame Imogene?
It was never my intent to involve Imogene. But when you arrived with information on Project Dominion, I knew Infinity had screwed up. I had no choice but to act fast. Imogene is the only one that Dalton and the others would believe was capable of pulling this off. It had to be her.
So if you're so loyal, why did you leak Project Dominion to Infinity?
It's all part of my plan. But don't worry. Infinity Ltd will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure of that.
What do you mean by hard decisions?
What do you think? If someone was a threat to your family, would you be satisfied waiting for them to strike? Of course not. You'd eliminate the threat before it had a chance to act. In some cases, before it even realized what it was capable of.
So I'm wondering if they're actually going to let me decide whether to side with her or Masako. because that would be interesting. Who gets to be the final CEO? Misako wouldn't be a CEO without being able to make hard decisions.
Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Misako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Misako's or Ryujin's?
Notice she's asking this, that she has already sealed the door and locked it. And I'm guessing it's a pretty secure door. I'm on whatever side involves the most credits. If it means better job security, I'm on your side. If you really have Ryujin's best interest in mind, then I'm on your side. I don't care how you frame it, you're a traitor and I'm with Misako. Misako's side is Ryujin's side, and that's the side I'm on. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Misako's side because the willing to do anything, including killing people just for an edge, is not good. Because at some point, it'll be for a good edge to get me killed. Misako's side is Ryujin's side, and that's the side I'm on.
Well, it seems we're at an impasse now.
I'm handing you over to...
Hello?
You didn't even give me time to go through the options. I'm handing you over to Dalton. You can answer to Misako herself. I should kill you where you stand. I don't suppose I could convince you to stop what you're doing.
The only way you stop me from carrying out my plans to depose Misako is to kill me. You could try to get me fired, but that only delays my plans. Face it, this isn't a game you can win.
I'm handing you over to Dalton. You can answer to Misako herself.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
Believe it you want. You won't get away with this. You already screwed up once. I'll get the evidence I need. I'm not going to just straight up attack. You already screwed up once. I'll get the evidence I need.
I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing.
Okay.
I've got my eye on you.
Because I don't think just killing her and being like, trust me, she was guilty, is the right call. But the fact that I didn't bother bringing a recording device to listen to her state all of her plans is poorly planned on my part, apparently.
You're back. And Imogene?
Not guilty. Found Imogene. She claims it was a setup. Imogene said it wasn't safe for her to return. Allura played you all. Imogene's innocent.
I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This explanation better be good. I'm a mind to fire you just for that comment.
Give Slate. Imogene compiled this, but I can't vouch for her accuracy. Give Slate. This can prove Imogene's innocent, and Allura herself confessed. Here, at least I didn't come back empty-handed. The good news is I have this. Did you consider how the mole could use Project Dominion to frame Imogene?
Of course. We've scrubbed security footage and run through access card permissions and found nothing. The project itself is an enormous security risk, but our lead R&D engineer, Vina Kara, has been working on ways to mitigate this.
Okay. This can prove Imogene's innocent, and Allura herself confessed.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Misako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
Okay. I'll head over as soon as possible. Good. I'll let you deal with all this mole business. Any idea what Misako wants to talk to me about? How do I get to Vina's office in R&D? Can you tell me anything about Vina Cholera?
Vina's the head of our research and development team. She's the creator of Project Dominion, and often considered the protege of Raider Karis, Ryujin's founder.
How do we get to our office?
Just take the elevator down to research and development. You'll find Dr. Kara's office to your left as you enter the floor.
Any idea what Masako wants to talk to me about?
Masako's been focusing on how to deal with Infinity Ltd. And their knowledge of Project Dominion. I believe her plans rely heavily on you.
Okay. I'll head over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Nice, and he gave me 3 med packs, which I think I used 2, possibly 3 on that mission, so that helps out.
Ryujin's CEO is no joke.
R&D.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
I need that Rothosite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here.
Yes.
Time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Point me in the right direction. I'm ready to do whatever's needed. It's about time we're taking action on this. Now, point me in the right direction.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vina Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of 2 parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
It's smart to market them separately. You'd be foolish to get one and not the other. Infinity missed out on the most important piece. Keeping the shielding mod to ourselves would be a huge advantage. Yep. How can you be sure the mole didn't steal information on the shielding mod?
Well, we can't. But the shielding aspect was never officially a part of Project Dominion.
Okay.
It was an afterthought of how to safeguard our own people from being manipulated, so it was being researched separately as a mod. The research itself was in early stages, too early for board approval, so only myself, DeMarcus, and Masako know about it.
Keeping the shielding mods to ourselves would be a huge advantage.
Big time. We'd be the only ones unaffected.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
It's about time I got to try out this new tech. No way I like my brain just the way it is. I'm willing to undergo the procedure if that's what it takes. You just assume I'm willing to be your guinea pig for this? You're trusting me with this technology.
You're a Ryujin employee, and we need a job done. We've trusted you this far, so I feel it's safe to continue the trend.
You just assume I'm willing to be your guinea pig for this? I mean, yes. That's the point of being an employee.
We expect our employees to do whatever it takes to ensure Ryujin's success. Consider this an opportunity, not a risk. Besides, you're in good hands with Vina.
About time I got to try out this new tech.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called Rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the Rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Carinay station.
Let me guess, it's unlikely that this is a communication issue. I'd expect a confidential operation like that to be on time and responsive. An unresponsive mining station, that can't be good. Let me guess, it's unlikely this is a communication issue.
Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
I'll find out what's happening and secure the shipment. If someone's interfering, I'll make sure they're dealt with along the way. That Rothicite shipment will be in your hands before you know it. Are you expecting me to run into a lot of resistance?
Unfortunately, yes, so be prepared. Extensive tests and research were done on the planet, so the chances that this is environmental are slim. And setting up a station like this is second nature for consolidated mining, with plenty of redundancies in place to handle mechanical failures.
Okay. I'll find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The mining station is CM Station RC-1. It's on a moon called Carinae 3A in the Carinae system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
So I have to go all the way through the mines in order to get to the tower that has the shipment. Fun. Oh, I guess I don't need to go down. I can just teleport there, probably. And I am looking forward to hearing back from Dalton's report. So we're going to Carinae. And then now that we're in Carinae, we are going to... Oh, it just put us at the location we need. That's convenient.
Touching down.
I guess I probably should have tried talking to the 3 people in that office first. Let's just get up. I need to choose a follower. Because currently we don't have one. And we've been traveling with Sarah for ages, so maybe we'll have Andrea go with us.
Back for more, eh?
Yep. Andrea, let me talk to you. There we go.
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
The artifacts, the powers of Starborn, it all seems to add up. You don't seem too happy about any of this. There's only one way to prove whether it's true. Someone has to enter the Unity.
And you think it is just that simple? It would seem to me that verifying this is much like verifying the idea of an afterlife.
Yeah.
If this is all true, as the Starborn say, then passing through the Unity will allow one to know the truth. But whomever does that will then never be able to report that truth back to the rest of us. What good then does it do us?
That's true. The existence of the Starborn here in our universe backs it up. This has always been the mission, learning the truth no matter what. If you ask me, this beats dying to get answers. The existence of Starborn in our universe backs it up.
Only because they claim it does. We must take them at their word, or enter this Unity from which there is no coming back to find out for sure. What if none of it is true? What if it is all some kind of trick? Or perhaps even worse. What if it is true? And none of us ever sees the others again.
Okay to be scared, this is a huge leap. We have to see where this leads, what the Unity is. We need to finish what we started, there's too much at stake to do anything else. I really want to see this through, and I need your support. It's okay to be scared, this is a huge leap.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are. And what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know. But are nothing like them.
That is true.
We were all worried that the same fate would befall you. That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us.
This is what exploring is really about, taking risks, venturing into the unknown. I understand what you're saying, but I have to see this through. This is all just theory until we have all the artifacts. Let's focus on that first. This is happening, so you'd better get on board. Definitely not going to go that aggressive. I understand what you're saying, but I have to see this through.
Yes, I know. I can see it in your eyes. For your sake, I will try not to imagine the worst. Focus on the positives instead. But you must understand that I do not find this easy. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Yeah, it is an interesting question with the Starborn, because they do seem to have had a personality shift as becoming Starborn, and therefore, will the same happen to me, and is that okay?
Hello.
Anyway, are you ready to head back out?
I look forward to it.
Alright, so you will be my traveling companion for now.
No breathable atmosphere. A little extra excitement, eh?
Yep.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Okay. So there's probably enemies that have taken over this mine that I will have to deal with. I've got to figure out how to get into the mine. Wonder if that's our exit. It's over there, but that... the way I was going in didn't seem to be taking me to that marker. Oh. So I need stealth kills to boost my stealth.
Clear. Picking something up.
And once again, we are triumphant.
I don't know if that counts. So if we go to stealth, yes, 10 sneak attacks. Not even kills, just attacking from stealth, apparently. And we've got a guy there.
Come then, meet your death.
There's another guy in that direction. Really, I'm unsure how to get to that entry point. Right there.
The temperature is unreasonably low here. We should not stay long.
Okay, so this is probably our exit. That's probably what they're calling the tower. How does one get in? And why does my quest marker not point me to the entry door? Oh.
Initiating sweep.
Okay. Don't need any of that.
I wonder whether the result of the analysis here was good news or bad.
Also hoping there's going to be computers or slates or information about, you know, useful stuff, what's going on. Novice is easy enough. I'll work through that. So you and you. Then you and you. Meh. Not terribly exciting. And then 100 credits. That just goes outside. Where is your front door? That's not it. Man, I have no idea. Grab all of that and that. It's got to be lower down. Unless it's like on the ceiling. But I don't think so. So, front door must be like down at this lower area. Maybe? This, yeah, that's where I just was actually. So not there. Again, why does the quest marker not point me to the front door? Microgun, don't need, but I will grab the ammo and that ammo. It's like I want to start this mission, but I just can't find the entry. Which is super dumb. Okay, I don't think I've been in here yet. Oh. Okay, this is looking good. I don't know if any of those counted as stealth attacks. Ammo, calibrated pacifier, I don't need.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
None of that is important. No. Mannequin, but what's on the mannequin? Oh. Garbage. Take that. Grab more ammo. Meanwhile, you can just hear through the door. Enemy sighted. You don't see anyone. Alright, you over here. How's that doing on my quest? Only 4 stealth attacks. So yeah, I think they saw me first, so it didn't count. Eh, that's worth 2,000. That's worthwhile to pick up. Anything else of interest? They have ransacked this place.
Exactly the lap of luxury, is it?
Ooh, mine key card. That's probably useful. 3,000. Really good. Deck of cards. Frankenstein. No, not that valuable. You're the one I haven't looked at yet, and I'll grab that too. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. So clearly this is the stealth faction, the Thieves Guild, if you will. So I'm trying to boost my stealth skill while we're going through it, because I should have been doing that all along. Wow, you are really stealthy. I approve. Even though this isn't going to be my preferred playstyle going forward. Fun to give it a try. Oh, just door automatically opening? Sure. Okay. Nothing of interest. That bench is super in the way. Yeah, nothing of interest there. Let's go down into the mine.